Hi guys, it's Annabelle on the 3Ms and welcome to Getting Paid, where I am focusing over the next year on anything and everything to do with getting paid. So that's education, voluntary, employment, training, all of that sort of thing. And the first things first, got to get the job interview down. And one thing I will not be doing is wearing this awful outfit to a job interview. Look at it, it's the best thing I can find in a size 20, right? That's the only, bearing in mind, it's the only reason I'm wearing it. The pattern cutting is awful. It's making my boobs look like they're talking to my fucking belly button. And you'd never want to see me stand up in these trousers. They are swishing the concrete and they are wide without even a flare 70s style. They're just disgusting. And the colour is fit for a fucking army bed or something like that. Yeah, so guys, I will not be rocking this to any job interview as long as I fucking live. It's too butch. It's not feminine at all. The fabric is, one thing, the fabric is good for autumn and winter. I'd say that much. But I won't be buying it. I'm not even gonna tell you how much it is. That's how awful this outfit is. Look, just look, just look. Oh God. Oh, I feel like pausing this video, taking it off and putting the clothes I volunteer in. Yes, still volunteering in the library amongst a team of experienced librarians. And I'm just doing sort of dog's body stuff. And I think it's really good because actually when I organise a fiction area, I'm getting familiar with authors' names and what is heavily stocked in the fiction section, which is what I want to write. So, like I said, I want to write novels and columns. So with writing columns and getting paid for it, I am just itching to email the features, the lifestyle editor, because when looking through the newspapers' job vacancies, they're looking for a new lifestyle editor. But the current lifestyle editor is still promoted on the website. So I am just dying to just email her in the most diplomatic, polite, sensitive way and courteous way to find out, well, how do I go about approaching the columns that I want to write right now? Because when I become qualified in 4 years, those columns will not be current, they will be irrelevant. So I'm wondering, since they're looking for a new lifestyle editor, is it worth? My stalker vibe is coming in because actually I really want to be a columnist. I had some, last year I had a routine of writing some columns down, 100-word columns to what's happening with the 3Ms. So rather than speaking to you guys on camera, I decided to get it all down on paper. I put my fingers to keyboard on a word processing software and I let it all out, but only in 100 words. I've stopped because of the interruptions just doing my fucking head in. And I'm back on the full-time student thing because I think it is helpful for me to get as qualified as I can in fiction writing. It's been interesting so far. I am actually the student representative for the degree course of creative writing, which I can't wait to get stuck into. There isn't a student radio station or a student newspaper. I don't know if it's just a funding thing or they just don't think it's appropriate. I don't know, I haven't investigated. I don't want to be bogged down too much. Okay, Waterstones, I finally sent the CV off and then I'm gonna just close my heart and if they call, they call. So next week Saturday will be the cut-off point or the deadline or the unsuccessful, what should I say, the unsuccessful timeline that I should be looking at. So basically in 2 weeks after sending my CV to the next business, if they haven't contacted me in 2 weeks, just take it that I'm unsuccessful, which I have done. So obviously I've been I have been checking my voicemails and emails and nothing's come as yet. So it's a whole week of nervously biting my fingers. I think it's a whole week. I need to check the calendar on my iPhone when this is done. So I'm almost gonna completely close my heart to Waterstones. That's why I'm talking about them, because obviously it took only last weekend I got the right email address to send off to the recruitment manager, who happens to be in the it's not a flagship store, I believe, but the flagship store, as far as I'm aware, is in Piccadilly. So, and that's what I thought, head office Piccadilly, customer service outsourced, so I just didn't know where to go from there. So I think I'm on the way, because basically by the time I am 44, I should have completed a degree. And then you have masters and post PhDs sides. So, and then I found out about teaching, which is like a year and a university course, but I don't think I'll make a good teacher. I'm way too impatient to be a good teacher when it comes to teaching, and when it comes to expressing myself in something that I'm very passionate about. Most of the time I assume everybody knows what I'm talking about, and then to have to slow down, I just don't think I can. I just don't think I can do it. I just don't think I could teach. I just don't think I could. So I'm thinking I'm going to focus on the retail side and the public service side of fiction, which is libraries and retail bookshops on the high street. So that's where we're going with getting paid. I still haven't heard anything from Student Finance. They say they're going to contact me in another week or so. So yeah, guys, have a fantastic weekend. I hope you've had a fantastic week, and we'll see you for another Free Opens week at the start of next week, which is Monday. Thank you.